Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you my first team I've made using this new Mythic troop, Caprichor. Upon first glance, it didn't look that great. Knock an enemy to the back and stun them, move myself to the front and gain magic-based attack, life and armor. Didn't sound that great, did it? But this troop is actually quite a lot of fun to use, and actually very effective. Liking it a lot in what I've used of it so far. The traits work pretty well with it as well. Clobber. Deal double skull damage versus stunned enemies, so if we can stun the enemy, we're going to get double skull damage. Holy Armor, reduce damage from skulls by 40% is decent too. It means it's more tanky in first place, because remember when you cast this, it does get moved to first place. And Celestial Bulwark is actually a bit rubbish. It's the worst of the traits, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And that knock an enemy to the back as well, the first part of the spell, is actually pretty useful. So many teams these days rely on the strict order of the team to work properly, and just doing that bit on its own, knocking an enemy to the back, can be super useful. So let's take a look at this team. Right, I'm going with Thrall, Wand of Stars, Caprichor of course, and the Wild King. This combination of troops has several benefits. First of all, we've got quick mana gen with Thrall. The higher your level, the quicker, and the more gems you're going to destroy, which is going to charge up the team really quickly. If you don't have a high level Thrall, maybe chuck in a Leprechaun, but maybe move Wand of Stars to the top, Caprichor to second, Wild King to third, and Leprechaun at the back, and see how that goes. I haven't tested that yet, so I have no idea how that will go, but it might be more effective if you don't have a high level Thrall. But yeah, nice quick mana with him. Wand of Stars, handy for several reasons. Firstly, because of its quick mana gen. Secondly, because it's again useful for any level of player. Really cool. And it has a cleanse as well on that first option. Should we get entangled on the top troop at any point, we can cast Wand of Stars and get that cleansed off absolutely instantly. So Caprichor, when we cast this, we knock an enemy to the back. What we're going to do is, if we haven't got all the enemies stunned and entangled, we're going to cast it on someone that is basically not stunned and entangled, so they get shifted to the back and leave an entangled or stunned enemy at the top, which makes us safe from skull damage, as well as give us that double skull damage versus stunned enemies. And the Wild King, we'll get him charged up at the same time. He enrages all allies, gives them magic +1 attack, then creates a mix of 22 skulls and yellow gems. So this combo of casting this first, getting that buff to attack, life and armor, particularly to attack, and then casting the Wild King after, with that extra buff in attack and in rage and all them skulls, this team goes absolutely nuts on the damage. Really cool. Elementalist for this, really important. Stun, freeze, burn and entangle a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. We'll be looking to do that from the start. Every 4 match you get, you can stun and entangle an enemy. That's really important. The stun activates this double damage from that first trait, and the entangle basically means we're safe from any skulls through the Wild King cast, and leave the opposition a skull bash. So it works really well. The banner for this, we'll go for Old God's Banner from Karakov +2 purple. Really good, because Thrall gets bonus purple from purple gem matches, which means a single purple match is all we need to get Thrall ready to cast, even without a mana surge. Regarding the class, the other talents are useful as well. We'll obviously have that one, but in the talent trees we'll have Impact, surprisingly useful. Inflicts stun when enemies deal skull damage to me. So if you decide to have your Wand of Stars in first place, then if you get hit by a skull, the enemies are going to actually stun themselves, which leaves themselves liable for that double damage from the new Mythic troop. Can have Insulated, Thunder Fist, Storm Aura. A Dust Storm from the start is brown, which is pretty good. Means every time we get brown as well, we get a rock solid barrier. Extra brown from Stone Mastery and Fortitude. So really cool team, a lot of fun to use. All right, let's dive into a few Explore 12s then and see what we can do. ×2 nice shirt, ×1 Arnu for this. Nice to have that little bit of mana as a quick start. Looking for 4 matches right off the bat, see if we can get any stun and entangles going on the enemy. Got a couple here already, which is nice. Looking to get a Thrall up if we can. But if not, then we'll go with Wand of Stars. Wand of Stars is also really useful as well, just in case we need a cleanse in the team. Right, so we'll take that because it's there. Now, everybody look, the stunned and entangled. So we can cast this now, knock an enemy to the back. Ordinarily, if one of the enemy wasn't actually stunned or entangled yet, particularly the top one, then we would do that. But we'll knock that first one to the back, because he's about to burn to death on the next round anyway. Then we can cast our Wild King. This gives Enrage to all allies and even more attack. Remember, we've just buffed up this attack as well, so we're already on, in my case, 161 right now. This is about to go nuts. There you go, take that. Oh, we didn't get any cascades of that. That's a little bit unlucky. But every skull hitter now is basically going to be like ultra damaging to the enemy. And if you get a lucky cascade or two, then you can actually just whiz through the enemy really, really quickly with those skull hits. Next battle, Vina. Nothing doing on 4 matches straight away, so we'll take purple instead for Thrall. Take that 4 match because it gives us that stun, burn, entangle effects. There we go, everyone's ready to rock and roll. And what we're going to do, let's cast it on her, because that means we move the stunned and entangled troop to the top. We'll grab that because it's there, thank you very much, and go not so wild with the Wild King that time. He made a bit of a hash of that. I'll grab that though. Oh, no, don't want that. Another nice little cheeky skull hit. That's a bit better. It's very safe at the same time, because the thing is, oh, Angel, what you got for me? I love a vault key. Thank you very much. Be on your way. Yes, the cool thing about it is sometimes it'll be quick, dependent on luck, but it's very safe at the same time. Really high attack, but with all those entangles and stuff going on, very, very safe at the same time. 3 stun, freeze, burn and entangles already going on with the enemy, so we're already in absolutely safe zone with this. So we can cast this now. Anybody you like, just knock them to the back. Come on, let's get some good stuff going with this. You can actually kaboosh through the enemy so quickly with this sometimes when the skull drops go your way. That was a bit better. Battle 4. And not seeing... Oh, we've got a 4 match there, nice. Do like to cast Thrall when there's an hourglass gem there. If you've got high magic, it's a very good chance of taking it out, even though we did miss that time. Let's get that going on them. When we cast our Caprichor this time, we'll cast on the troop that is not stunned or entangled. That'll chuck them to the bottom. This means when we cast this, we've got a chance of just ripping through the enemy really quickly. Like that. Let's just do the mini boss. Got a nice 4 match there. And another one. And another one. This game is already over for the opposition. Don't have to cast the Wonder Stars just because it's there, because it can go wrong. Sometimes I do prefer to cast Thrall instead. More guaranteed mana rather than something which can technically go wrong. But the Wonder Stars can backfire on you. There we go, let's rip through these. Let's get the Wild King charged up again. And hopefully finish off. Any random skull hits are going to be devastating. Yeah. Pretty nice troop. I quite like it. Let's do the mythic boss. They made a mess with their tomato sauce sandwiches. Ready to rock and... Oh! Pressed the wrong order. I forgot to cast the troop first. Let's do that on them. See, even when you mess up, this still works pretty well. There you go. Let's cast Thrall. And go wild with the Wild King. Kaboosh for you. Kaboosh for you. Well, there it is. There's the team. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now. Shall I do the mimic fight? I think I should. I've already got a couple of the Horde mimics, but let's see what happens. Let's see how this team does against the Horde mimic as well, or against the mimic. Right, what am I looking for? Thrall. Top troopers entangled, so no damage for us. Let's cast this. It doesn't really matter what we do, really. But yeah. Nice. Nice. Oh, come on. How on earth did he manage to make a mess up of that? Not that it matters. Right, what do we get? Drum roll. Oh, never mind. Right, really is the end of the video now. Thanks for watching.